guess we can begin. Good evening, yogis. Thank you for being here tonight. So this is our second week of your flow. So tonight we'll go slow. We'll take on a gentler pace in terms of your movements. So as I usually say in class, please feel free to explore your strength and your length. Make sure to use your breath as a measure of how you're moving on your mats. There are times where we feel strong on our mats. There are times where the strength does not feel that is present there, okay? And that is okay. So whatever happens on the mat, maybe it will happen for a reason. Just try to move in accordance to how your bodies feel, and at the same time, just enjoy the practice. All right. So let's begin in your child's pose, please. So find a way to bring your knees down against your mats. And just gently release your feet there. Allow your palms to reach down as well. And just stretch your arms forward. You don't have to come into your full extension at this point. Maybe bring your elbows down instead, so you can bring softness to your shoulders. Allow the forehead to reach forward and down, finding your knees to settle down there. So take some time to arrive there first. Give it time. And slowly, as you give it time, allow your bodies to take in your breath as well. As you slowly become mindful of your inhales as well as your exhales. As you breathe in, find that much needed space. And as you breathe out, find that release. Breathe in and breathe out. Lengthen, soften. Last two. Your next in-breath, just lift the chest, please. Place your forearms down, elbows under your shoulders, palms press against the mat, fingers spread out as well, okay? Breathing in, look forward. As you breathe out, lift your elbows, tuck your chin to your chest, round the back, suck the navel in. Let's repeat. Lengthen the spine, elbows down, look forward or up, your choice. As you exhale, reverse. 3 more times. Notice how your breath helps in extension, as well as your exhales every time you come into your flexion. Good. Come back to neutral. Release your right elbow down, fully stretching your left arm, please. You're leaning your way to the right. Come back to the center and switch sides. So left elbow lowers down. So push your right hand there so you can extend your right arm fully. And just switch side to side. So we're not just working on your arms here, your shoulders. We're trying to find length as well in the size of the body. Maybe you can come to your fingertips, going deeper into your side bend or side stretch. Last cycle. Good. Okay. Lift your elbows at this point. Walk your hands closer to your knees. Maybe bring your knees a bit closer as well. Okay. As you press your palms there, just move your bodies around the hip. Create circles there. Starting off on one side first. And switch. Okay, come back to neutral. So at this point, bring your knees closer to each other. Just roll your shoulders forward and back first. And from the back, moving to the front. Good. Reach your arms forward, please. Open and close your palms there. Make your fingers active. Feel that in your hands, around your hands, in your wrist area. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake them off, please. Or clench your fists there. Just move your hands around once again. Good. Bring your hands to the front. Knees tucked, or rather knees under your hips. Toes are tucked under. Okay, just your cat and cow. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out. 3 more. So we're warming up the spine. Good. Neutral. And then forward and back. Remember your inhales. Don't forget about your exhales as well. Now come back to neutral. Adjust your knees. Bring your knees all the way to the back at this point. So move your hips to your heels once again. Then as you shift your weight forward in your inhales, exhale, lower the hips down. Create an extension in the spine. Okay, lift the hips. Hips to heels again. Child's pose. Repeat. So roll the spine forward as you breathe in. Open the chest as you breathe out. Lift the hips as you breathe in. Hips to your heels as you breathe out. So try to connect the dots with your breath. Every time you move, every time you shift from one side to another, from one plane to another. One last. Let's hold it here. At this point, shrug your shoulders close to your ears. Drop them down. Shoulders down. So we shrug, we drop. 2 more. So try to notice a difference every time you bring your shoulders close to your ears. Okay? Now from there, release your bellies down. Come back to your forearm, please. Release your toes at this point, Sphinx. So press the tops of the feet down so you get to engage the legs. So minimize or try to eliminate any tension in the lower back, please. So focus more on lifting the chest up to the ceiling. So you're moving it forward and up, okay? If we can go deeper, maybe lift your elbows off the mat as well. You don't have to fully straighten them. Maybe bend your elbows just a little bit. Make it easier on your back, okay? So this one will do. Otherwise, remain with the elbows down. And release. Then just move your legs, please. Try to work on the legs by bringing your feet to your bums. So notice I'm pointing my toes. I'm trying to activate my quads here. Bring both legs close to your bums. Point your toes. Feet down. Let's repeat. Down. And down. Lift the chest. Bring your elbows once again under your shoulders. So as you lift your elbows, come into your seal pose. Maybe you can bring your legs as well close to your bums, your toes pointing towards your head dropping back. Exhale, release everything down. And again, inhale. Again, remember your options. You don't have to go for a full seal. Remember, shoulders away from the ears. And release. 3 more times on your own. Just pace yourselves there. Don't go deep. If you don't feel like going deep at this point, take it easy. If that is what your body needs at this point in your practice. Last one here. And release. Hands come close to your rib cage. Lift the chest. Push back to child's pose, guys. Take it easy. Find your breath once again. Maybe move your hips side to side if that helps. Alright, come back to your all fours, please. So stack your shoulders once again above your wrists, hips above your knees, heels above your toes. Okay, we start first with your right leg. Bring your right knee to your chest. Extend your right leg all the way to the back. So try to flex the foot. Hips are parallel to the mat. Toes are pointing down. Let's repeat. Knee to chest. So as you bring your knee to your chest, you round the back. You point your toes as well. Okay, as you extend, you flex the foot, you just bring your gaze down there. Repeat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Changes. Swing your right leg over to the other side, so you're crisscrossing the legs. Press your toes down there. Gaze over to your right, please. Your right foot, that is. So you're passing over, or you're looking over rather, your left shoulder there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Lift your right leg, please. Then step your right foot all the way to the front of the mat, but outside of the mat, please. So both hands remain under the shoulders. Now adjust the other knee. Walk your left knee or step your left knee farther. So you can feel that stretch in your hip flexors there. Maybe release your toes. And just move forward and back. Maybe create circles. Good. Come back to neutral. You can walk your hands forward, palms down, and just stay here instead. Okay? If you can, bring your elbows down. If it's accessible, then try to bring your elbows down. Okay? You want to lengthen the spine. Just bring your gaze in, okay, in between your arms there, or just straight ahead. So refrain from looking back or dropping your head there. Notice when you do this, you get around the back. So you want to focus on lengthening the spine. Maybe pick up the back foot, pick up the other knee as well, and just stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down. Come back onto your hands. Inhale. As you exhale, begin to stretch your right leg. Let's do it again. We lunge. Stretch it. Last 2. One more. Come back to your bent knee. Right foot or right knee steps back. Sit on your heels once again. Maybe bring your, or move your head side to side. Take a breather there first. Forward and back. So remember to pace yourselves, please. Especially if things become too overwhelming already. Sometimes a slow flow or a slow pace type of practice doesn't necessarily mean that it's gentle. It can be deep and profound in the practice. Okay? Other side, please. So bring now your left knee to your chest. You point the toes, you round the back. Extend as you breathe in. So just repeat. So we crunch, we extend. 3 more. Make sure to breathe. In and out. Your last here. Hold. Then swing your left leg. So let me just adjust so that I have enough space. So you're fully extending your left leg. Your right knee remains bent. You can inhale there. As you exhale, maybe you can gaze over to the right. So notice you're feeling that stretch in the left side of your body. And slowly lift. Then step your left foot forward. Maybe adjust the back knee. And circles maybe as well. Good. Okay. Whenever you're ready, try to walk your hands a bit forward. And then as you exhale, lower your elbows down. Remember to look forward. So we're opening the hips. We're opening the chest. We're extending the spine. Remember your choice. Otherwise, you can stay grounded there. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale. As you exhale, try to stretch your front leg. Adjust your hands if you need to. Okay? Re-lunge. Re-extend. Last one. Just hold it here first. Usually try to move my hips side to side to feel that in my body. Re-lunge. Okay, step your left knee back to your mats. Sit back down. Reset. Maybe close your eyes if it helps. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. One last. Good. Okay, let's just do your sun salts A here, a modified version of your sun salts. Salts means salutations. Salutations is when we begin the practice with a bit of a warm up. So from your down dog, soften the knees, up to the front, and just slowly walk your feet forward until you're able to reach the top of the mat. Not in the middle, but top of the mat. Feet under your hips, hands to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, feel free to bend your knees a lot here so that you can feel loose and relax. In, out, in, out. Last two. One more. Good. From there, slowly roll up your standing shape. When you're up, arms reach forward and up. Then bring them over your head. Hands to your heart space. Release your hands behind. Just give your arms a stretch. Try to open further your shoulders. Maybe gaze up as well. Maybe move side to side. Come back to neutral. Release your arms. Relax your arms and shoulders once again. And set up your standing pose, your mountain pose. Okay? From there, reach up once again. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, hands lower down. Inhale. Exhale, your right foot steps back. Knee lowers down. Low lunge. Hands down please. Inhale. As you exhale, stretch left leg. Re-lunge that left knee, palms down, left knee steps back. Make some adjustments with the knees. Lean forward, slowly go down. Control your negatives there. You don't want to collapse. Release your toes. Baby cobra please. Release. Child's pose. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. Exhale. Look forward, please. Just drop both knees down first. Okay, we start with the right foot. We step your right foot forward. So we're doing it easy at this point. Low lunge. Maybe palms together. Index fingers pointing up. Hands down. Inhale. Exhale. Half splits or half Hanuman. We bend your right knee here. We pick up the back. Left foot steps in. Exhale. Fold. Rise up as you breathe in. Along with the arms. As you exhale, release your hands by your hips. Let's repeat. We start now with the left foot. Left knee down. So it's the same flow, same cycle. Since you know where you're supposed to go, you know your movements, just focus on your breath and how you intently move as you shift from one plane to another. So notice how your bodies navigate the flow. Where do you struggle? Where do you find it easy on you? On your bodies, I mean. What part of the body feels tighter as you move? Or which part feels okay? Knees down. Same leg, everybody. Left foot. Step your left foot forward. So assist the foot if you need to. Whenever you're ready. Right knee lifts. Right foot steps in. And fold. Rise up. Samastiti. So we repeat, okay? Less instructions on my part maybe. Just focus on your breath, focus on your movements. If you fail or skip some of the shapes, that's okay. Okay? Just do whatever you can on your mats. Okay? Let's begin. Exhale, guys. In. Right foot first. Release. Extend. Tabletop. Go down. Stay here. 4 breaths. Knees down. Same leg, everybody. Right foot. Top of the mat. Last side. Exhale. Left foot at this point. Reach up. Reach down. Don't forget your breath. Don't forget the intention behind your movements. Remember, we're moving for a reason, guys. That's why we call it mindful meditation. 3 breaths, or 4 rather. Left foot. Top of the mat, please. As your heart, stay here first. Catch your breath. Remember where you are right now in the practice. So it's okay if you skip some of the poses or you forgot some of them in your flow. That is okay. You're still here. You're breathing. Release your hands down. Okay, let's just face the front of the screen. Let me just go to the middle of the mat, please. Okay. Hands to your hips. Just try to heel toe your feet out to the side. So toes out, heels out. Toes out, heels out. Once you feel that you're already there, okay, you can no longer move your feet anymore, then maybe that is your perfect stance, okay? What I want you to be mindful though is that your toes are pointing in. You're not here, okay? You're here. Toes are in, heels are out. We're focusing as well on the inner seam of your legs. Hands to your hips, inhale, open the chest. As you exhale, try to move your body forward, chest, gaze, facing the floor. Slowly pick yourselves up. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale, and as you exhale, you hinge from the hips. Try to bring your upper body in line with the hips. Lift again. Exhale. Last 3. Good. 2 more. So notice, you really have to activate your legs there. As you shift your weight forward. Stay here. Release both hands down, please. Bring your hands under your shoulders. As you exhale, fold. One more time, in and fold. One last, in, fold. As you breathe in, move your chest forward again. Soften the knees at this point. And shift your weight side to side. So as you bend your right knee, you fully stretch your left leg there. Then switch sides. Okay, bend your right knee once again, walk all the way to the right. So as you walk, you try to lift the left heel. So we're facing the right side of your mat. Left knee down. We twist. Right arm, which is high. Breathe. Release your right hand there. Pick up your left knee. Walk once again, all the way to the left. Then focusing on the other side of your mat. Bending on the left knee. Lift the right heel. Right knee down. Right hand down. We twist. Left side. Release. Right knee lifts. Come back to the center, please. Straddle your feet there once again. Inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands behind your. So your arms are in between your legs. You're reaching your arms all the way to the back. Fingers pointing to the back as well. So you externally rotate your shoulders there. The crown of the head reaches down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you breathe in, walk your hands forward once again. Soften your knees one more time, side to side. We'll do one last round. Side lunges with a twist. Right side first. Option to drop the left knee at this point. Otherwise, left knee lifts at this point as well. Release your right hand there. If your knee is down, pick it up. Walk. All the way to the other side. Your choice. Release. Walk back once again. So we're back here in the middle of the mat. Maybe walk your hands forward at this point. Think down dog here. Exhale. Try to move your hips to the back. Your hip should remain above your legs there. So you're not moving your hips forward. Okay, it's not a plank. It's a wider version of your downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chest lifts. Bring your hands closer to your body. Bend your knees a lot. And try to heel toe your feet closer to each other until you're able to sit down into your malasana. Okay? If you're able to bring your heels down, good. If it's not happening, That is normal. What you can do though is you can bring your floor closer to your feet. Instead of your feet, you're forcing your feet to go down, okay? It won't happen that way. Maybe try to make some adjustment. Roll the mat. Okay. Roll, roll, roll until you have that enough lift. Then step your feet, okay, on that mat. Otherwise, just stay. Come into your prayer pose. Bring your thumbs close to your chest. So use your arms to open your knees a bit wider. So there's traction happening there. So your knees are pushing against your arms are pushing against your knees. Opposite forces happening there. Even your palms, you're pressing your palms together. And the more you bring your thumbs close to your chest, the more you lengthen the spine there, okay? So if your arms are far too forward, you're here. But every time you bring your thumbs closer to your chest, there's engagement happening there. Let's reverse. Now the backs of the hands are pressing against each other. And release. Open and close. Good. Just release your hips down, please. You can use your hands as an anchor. Come sit in your Sukhasana first. So at this point, I'm bringing my left leg in front of my right. You can do the opposite, your choice. Arms reach forward and up. So find your length there. Keep reaching up first so that you have enough space in both sides of the body. As you exhale, forward fold. In your next in-breath, we'll lift the chest. You just walk your hands back. Come back to your seated pose. Right knee lowers down. Pick up your left knee there. So try to make yourselves as compact as possible. Keep hugging your left knee in. Try to flex the foot at this point. Maybe you can grab the foot. And just slowly, okay? Relax the shoulders. Begin to lift that left leg. So if you're here, you're having a hard time fully stretching, stay here instead. This is okay. But if you can, slowly lift that left leg up. Okay, let me just move here. If you want to stretch your legs but you cannot grab the foot, maybe climb your hands down instead, okay? So instead of rounding the back and you're shrugging the shoulders, just because you want to fully stretch the left leg, maybe make some modifications there. Try to soften the elbows, lengthen the spine, look at your toes there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Support your left knee there. Then bring your left foot outside of the right knee. Make some adjustments. Just a gentle seated twist here. Wrap your right hand around the left knee. Land your left hand behind. Lengthen. As you exhale, just twist. Open twist, guys. Inhale. As you exhale, release both hands to the right. If you want more, you can walk your hands a bit more forward so that you can bring your elbows down. It becomes a deeper seated twist. And slowly release everything back to the center. And cross the legs. So we repeat as we switch sides, okay? So I'm bringing now my right leg in front of my left. I lift my arms and lengthen both sides of my body. Then as I exhale, I hinge from my hips. I go down. Lift the chest, walk back. Lift your right knee there, lower your left knee there as well. Make some adjustments. Try to bring your legs a bit closer to each other. Hug your right knee in. Give a wrap. Stretch as you breathe in. Stay. Or maybe you can fully stretch. So let me just adjust. So you don't want to round the back. You want to extend the spine, please. Or just make your spine neutral there. Think of your right leg lifting up, but plugging your right leg to the hip socket. Bend. You bring your right foot outside of the left leg, left knee. You wrap. We twist. Open twist. Remember your options. So as you go deeper here, you don't want to collapse the legs. And then slowly pick yourselves up. Unwind the legs. Let's just come into your Baddha Konasana. Flutter the wings of your butterflies there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So notice if your feet are pressed against each other, try to open the book. So the only the outer blades are touching or basically pressing against each other. Alright? Inhale. As you exhale, just forward fold. If you can bring your elbows inside, good. If it's too much, Try to bring your elbows outside, but try not to shrug, please. So you want to move your chest forward and down. I'm hearing some thunder here. It's about to rain. Inhale. Exhale, release. Okay? Hug your knees in. Shift onto one side. I prefer the right side at this point. Just, or rather, bring your backs all the way down. Side to side. Come back to the center. Left foot down. Just take your right leg, please. Maybe arms down. Just actively use the strength of your core, your legs. Allow your legs to remain straight and upright there. Lower your right leg down slowly. Bend your right knee. Right foot lowers down. Switch sides. Left leg up. And once you're ready, left leg is active. Left leg above your hips. Not here, nor here, but here. Back should remain flat. You're not arching the back here. Slowly lower it down. And lower. Bring your feet wider. Bring your knees together. Hands on your bellies. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand. As you breathe out, feel the belly deflate. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. So continue to stay there first. Allowing your bodies to wind down. Allowing your backs to find relief somehow. Notice once you bring your knees together, in this position, you get to open your lower back just a little bit more. Let's release your knees at this point. Okay, windshield wiper here. Just drop both knees down to the floor. Left side. Them up. Right side. So just repeat. Last one. Come back to the center. And just release one leg at a time. Allow your feet to shift to both sides. Release your arms as well. Away from the bodies though. Palms facing up. Adjust your head, your shoulders, your hips. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. In. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Continue to stay there, please. I won't join you here anymore. But stay grounded. Stay lying down there. Just embrace your Shavasana at this point. Ever so gently, bring yourselves back to the spaces around you. Find a way to move however you want to move at this point. But slow it down. Whenever you're ready, bring the legs together. Then extend your arms over your head. Give yourselves a full body stretch. And then gather your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees, or maybe under. Give yourself some love. Then roll onto one side. Fetal pose. And then just find a way to come back up to a seated shape. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. I encourage you to bring your hands to your heart space, bowing down, coming back to the intention behind your practice tonight. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice this evening. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for grace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you guys peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you guys for your time. Hope to see you again. Same time, same